guys, today we're going to be doing another look from my Pretty Little Liars series. Today's look is going to be inspired by the character Emily, and the look I picked for her was the one she was wearing on the homecoming episode when she's wearing the blue dress. And so the look that she was wearing in that episode is kind of just a light kind of peachy champagne type color all over the lid with gray and black on the outer corner with some pink cheeks and pink lips. Again, as I was saying in the other two videos, I'm going to be using the Naked palette for this tutorial, so if you have it, definitely want to check this out. Ooh, I'm sorry. So anyway, if you're interested in learning how to get this look, just keep watching. So we're going to start off by using an eyeshadow primer, and today I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Primer Potion, and this is the small one that comes with the Naked palette. So I'm going to take this and apply it all over the lid and up to the brow. Then next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Naked palette, and the first color I'm going to be using is Toasted, which is this color right here. And to apply that, I'm going to be using my MAC 239 or any flat shader brush would work. Picking up some of that and just applying it all over the lid. Then over that, I'm going to be taking the color Sin, which is the second one from the left. With using the same brush, I'm just going to apply that right over Toasted. And this is just to lighten up the color a little bit. So the next color I'm going to be using is actually going to be my face powder, and this is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the color Light. So it's a pretty light shade, as you can see. If your skin tone is darker than mine, so chances are you wouldn't have a powder as light as this. So what I would recommend is, instead of using a face powder, I would just recommend taking an eyeshadow that's as light as this or around this color. Some other shade that I would recommend, there's one by MAC that I have that's called Rice Paper. So it's kind of just a very light color without being white or too stark. So any color like that would work as well. But if you are the same skin tone as I am, you can just take your face powder, but if not, you can just definitely find an alternative for that. So what I'm going to do is take the same brush as we were using for the other colors, which for me is the MAC 239. I'm just going to take some of my powder and apply it directly over the shadow. And the reason we're doing this is just to eliminate some of the shimmer in the other colors that we use, while also kind of softening up the color. So the next color I'm going to be using is the color Naked from the Naked palette, and this is just a light brown matte shade. And to apply it, I'm going to be using just a crease brush. Pick up a little bit of that and just work it into the crease. Just kind of using a windshield wiper motion, just going back and forth. Okay, and then next, using a pencil brush. This is the one I'm going to be using. It looks like this. I'm going to be mixing two different colors. First, I'm going to be picking up the color Gunmetal, and then later I'm going to be using the color Creep. So first, we're going to use the color Gunmetal, which is just a dark silver kind of gunmetal shade. And then using the brush, I'm just going to apply it into the outer V, which is right in this area. Whoop. So you just want to work it out on the outer V right here. So I'm just going to start on the bottom and then go up. I'm going to pick a little bit more up of Gunmetal and do the same. Then using the same brush that we used to apply Naked into the crease, I'm just going to use that to blend this out. I kind of alternate between going in windshield wiper motions and circular motions. So I go like this and then kind of go in circles, just so I can blend out just how I want it. Okay, and using your pencil brush again, I'm going to go in with Creep, which was the black. You only want to take a very small amount of the black because, as all of these shades are, they're all very pigmented, so I don't want to pick up too much of the black, so you just basically want to tap it into the palette and then get the rest off because you don't want too much black in this look. And then I'm just going to tap this into the outer V, the same place that we put Gunmetal, just to deepen it up. Okay, and then going in again with my crease brush and then blending it out. Windshield wiper motions and circular motions. then going back into Gunmetal. And the reason I'm taking my time with this is because the colors are very pigmented, so I don't want to just take a huge swipe of the color and add it to my eyes and then it ends up being too dark. So I'm just building it up to get right to the amount that I want. Picking up more Gunmetal, tapping it in, and then I'm going to go in with Creep one more time and add that into the outer V. And then one more time we're going to take the crease brush and then blend it out. Then for my highlight, I'm just going to be using my face powder again. If you like, you can always just use Virgin from the Naked palette, which is the first color on the left. I'm just going to use my face powder because I don't want anything too shimmery for my highlight. So add that underneath the brow and then just blend down. So in the Naked palette, it comes with this duo eyeliner pencil. One side is brown, which is called Whiskey, and the other side is black, which is called Zero. So I'm going to be taking the side that's Zero, which is the black, and applying that to my waterline. I'm not going to add it too harshly because I only want it to show up as a light shade of black. I don't want it to be a harsh line because that's not the look that she had. So I'm just going to take it and go twice over into the waterline. Just go 1, 2, just so it gets a little bit of the color on there without being too heavy. And then using that pencil, the same pencil in Zero, sorry, I'm going to be taking a smudge brush, which is just a short bristle brush like this with really dense bristles. And I'm just going to take it and go right over the pencil just to pick up some of the color onto the brush. Then with that pencil, I'm just going to go along the top lash line, just kind of pushing it into the lashes. So I don't want too much of this color to show up on the lid, so I just want to push it right into where the lashes are, and just smudge it in there. You don't have to be too neat with it, just make sure it's not too thick of a line. Okay, and then take your finger and then just run it along the liner to kind of blend it out while smoothing it out as well. So once you curl your eyelashes, then you want to go ahead and apply your mascara or false eyelashes. And for mascara, I'm going to be using Maybelline's the Falsies mascara. Just going to apply a couple coats of this. Then next for cheeks, I'm going to be using a CoverGirl blush trio. It looks like this. And this one is called Refined Rose. And I'm going to just take the brush out. I'm going to take a mix between the medium and the light. Just mix the two. Just apply that onto my cheeks. Then next for highlight, I'm going to be using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. It looks like this. And to apply it, I'm going to be using my MAC 188. Oh, and also the brush that I used to apply my blush was a brush by Urban Decay. And it's just their blush brush. I don't know if it's kind of reflecting, but it says blush. So Urban Decay blush brush, and it looks like this. I've had it for so long, and I guess I misplaced it, and I finally found it the other day. So yeah, love that brush. So anyway, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and then just apply it along the cheekbones. Alright, so last for lips, I'm going to be using a Revlon lip gloss, and this is their Super Lustrous, I think that's how you pronounce it, Super Lustrous lip gloss, and the color is in 020 Pink Afterglow. So it looks like this. I'm not going to add any lipstick, so just the lip gloss, and I'm going to apply that straight onto my lips. Alright, so this is it for the look for Emily. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.